time story time. My name is Queenette, and this is another time where we share people's story. Please, at the end of this story, kindly leave a comment in the comment section, a comment of advice for this lady. Now, this lady said that she is married, okay? That she was married into this family. She thought everybody was just full of love. She thought that their smiles, their laughs during the time they were courting and during her marriage time, that she thought that the smile was just genuine, okay, until she eventually got married. That few months into her marriage, she noticed something. She noticed that her mother-in-law maltreats her own mother-in-law. That is, her mother-in-law, the mother of her husband, maltreats the mother of her own husband. How will I explain this? Her husband's grandmother is being maltreated by her husband's mother. Do you get that? So in essence, her husband's mother maltreats his grandmother. I hope you get that. So now she looked at it and she was not comfortable with it. How can her mother-in-law maltreat this old woman? She talks to her anyhow. She gives her food when she wants. She does not even care about her well-being. She does not even ask her, how are you doing or not? Now, as this thing was going on, she became disturbed. She couldn't concentrate. She became so disturbed and approached her husband and asked her husband, why is everybody comfortable that your mother maltreats your own grandmother? Why is everybody so comfortable? Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is cautioning her. Nobody is just doing anything to stop her from doing what she's doing. And her husband called her, sat her down and told her that this is just karma. That this is just karma happening to his grandmother. That they have tried to calm everything. That his mother has even calmed down. Okay. Now, she asked him, what happened? So, he said that when his mother was married newly into their family, that his mother was just staying with his grandmother. That his grandmother maltreated his mother. The grandmother maltreated his mother. We even beat her, starve her, as in maltreat her. That his mother was maltreated so badly by his grandmother. That the mother-in-law, that is his own grandmother, will join hand with her daughters and just beat blue and black out of his own mother. And we starve her. We send her on errands on empty stomach. We send her to the farm to farm all by herself. We send her to the stream to get water all by herself. Even at odd hours, she does not even care. She will cook and pound fufu that the whole village will eat. And if she refuses or do it sluggishly or reluctantly, she will be dealt with. So this is what his grandmother did to his mother, and they are not all happy with the grandmother. All of them don't like the grandmother at all. That is why everybody is not cautioning the mother so well, so that she will stop everything immediately. Now, after hearing this, she became astonished. I was like, so your mother cannot forgive her own mother-in-law? Is this right? It's not right. It's not right at all. Now, this lady said her own fear is that her own mother-in-law, which is the mother to her husband, is now talking to her and treating her the same way she is treating her husband's grandmother. That her own mother-in-law is not treating her and talking to her in the same harsh manner, harsh tone, and the same way she is treating and talking to her husband's grandmother, who is also her mother-in-law's mother-in-law. And her fear is that she don't want a situation whereby she will not get old and reciprocate the same thing to her mother-in-law, and her own daughter-in-law will now do the same thing to her when she's old, or she'll not do the same thing to her own daughter-in-law. So this lady is just confused. Now, it's not that the way her mother-in-law is treating her is even getting better, it's getting worse by the day. Now, I asked her, have you complained to your husband? She said yes. She said that her husband told her that she should not just mind his mother and she should not take it at heart. That is the way his mother behaves. And it's not coming from a place of hate, but it's just her character. It's how she behaves. Now, her husband is giving excuses why her mother is behaving the same way. Do you understand? But she is scared because this mother-in-law will get old and she might reciprocate. This is her fear. Please, what do you advise this lady to do? Do you advise her to complain to someone else? Do you advise her to overlook it? Do you advise her to accept it, or do you advise her to caution her mother-in-law? What do you advise her to do? But I'll end this story with this. The law of karma is real. You see, the law of karma is real. Whatever you do in this life, remember that it's waiting for you at the front. Whatever you do to someone else, and that person cries, he or she felt pain, that thing you did to that person is waiting for you in the front. Be mindful of the way you react to people's behavior. Be mindful of the way you treat people. Be mindful. Be mindful of how you treat people when you think you are in a better position to maltreat them, or when you think you are at upper hand. Be mindful, because that place you think you are, that you think you are at high. You don't know tomorrow. Tomorrow someone else can and will occupy that space. And remember that you're not getting any younger in this life. You're only getting older by the day. Do you understand me? So be mindful of how you treat people. Now you think you are young, hale and hearty and strong. You'll get old one day. Okay? I hope my words of advice touch you. And I hope you have a change of character and behavior if you are guilty of this same character. After watching this story, kindly leave a comment in the comment section, a comment of advice. Don't forget, my name is Queenette. See you in the next story.